You might have come across a video on the internet of a rabbit swimming, and you might have asked yourself, can they swim? Should they swim? Do they really enjoy swimming? Well, let's consider a rabbit's body. Is it really designed to swim safely? Firstly, their undercoat soaks up water like a sponge. Imagine that you're swimming in the pool with wet clothes, especially jeans. That feeling is somewhat close to what your bunny would feel as the water is being absorbed in their undercoat. It literally weighs them down. So it's not only difficult for them to swim, but it's also extremely exhausting. Secondly, it's not easy for rabbits to dry up completely once they're wet. So, you know how it feels when you walk into an air-conditioned room after swimming? Rabbits feel something like that for way longer. Rabbits also have trouble regulating their own temperature, so there's a risk of hypothermia. Then there are some cases where rabbits can go into shock because of the major stress. Add to that, there are chances of water getting into their lungs. And if the water has chlorine in it, then that's even worse. You already know the feeling of chlorinated water getting into your eyes. It stings. Imagine that for your rabbit. Chlorine is there in most pools and could irritate their skin and could also make them very ill if it got into their eyes, nose, or mouth. You might ask, wild rabbits swim? Well, you see, a rabbit could swim in the wild if it had to, but probably won't choose to do so unless there was no other option. So, when you see a rabbit swimming in the wild, it's most probably because it was in some sort of danger, like a predator was chasing it. So, it was swimming in order to avoid the predator. Now, let's take a moment to analyze the entire cause and effect situation going on over there. The cause is some sort of danger, most cases a predator, and that predator or the dangerous situation is making the rabbit swim, or is putting the rabbit in a place where it needs to swim. And thus the effect or the result is the rabbit swimming. Now, let's take a moment to step back and analyze the situation through the same lens, but when the human is making the rabbit swim. What's the cause in this situation? The human is the cause. The human is making the rabbit swim. And just to draw a parallel, in that situation, the cause was the predator or the dangerous situation making the rabbit swim. So here, the human is the one putting the rabbit in a situation that requires the rabbit to fend for its life and swim. And thus the effect is what you see in those videos, rabbits swimming. So think about it. How would you feel being in that position? How would you feel? Rabbits can swim, but it isn't done for amusement. It's just a survival instinct. It's their survival technique. In conclusion, can they swim? Yes. Should they swim? No. Do they enjoy swimming? No. Thank you for diving into this topic. Can rabbits swim? Hopefully, this was of help.